Carrie Mullings, I gon' make me feel alright. 105.5 on the FM dial. Tune in, she not go disappoint. Give me the rebel vibes. Carrie Mullings, I gon' make you feel alright. 105.5 on the FM dial. Tune in, she I gon' make you feel nice. Blessed love, massive. This is Elaine, Little Bit Shepherd, and you're listening to the original Rebel, Carrie Mullings, on CHRY 105.5 FM.
Yeah, this man. Yeah, man, forget about Jenny Craig, man, cause I'm not even know who's Jenny Craig. Yeah, man, like big mamas, man, medium and skinny, you no matter, man, I'm here to tell you. Yeah, watch it now. Oh, yeah. Get dancing, yes, get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. Get dancing, yes, get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. Say you know the dance is the people them skanking. This is a form of Jamaican dancing, and it no stop till a earlier morning. This kind of whining bring romance in. So move your body, yes, and move your body well. On your body, yes, the music put a little spell. Hey girl, yes, so your bad no L. And you're so nice, now go call you no Jezebel. Yes, upon your body, yes, the music got a spell. Come out of your shell, oh gosh, well. Get dancing, yes, get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. Get dancing, yes, get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. This woman a do you some type of whining. See the woman is a wine pan the timing. This kind of whining bring romancing, and the romancing is a bring baby birthing. So move your body yes and move your body well. Step on your body yes, the music put a little spell. Then me show you dance take your bad no end.
Yo, what a tune bad man. Can't play that tune there one time man. You have to play that tune there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 time.
Yeah, this now. Yeah, man, forget about Jenny Craig, man, cause I'm not even know who's Jenny Craig. Yeah, man, like big mamas, man, medium and skinny, you no matter, man, I'm here to tell you. Yeah, watch it now. Oh, yeah. Get dancing, yes, get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. Get dancing, yes, get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. Say you know the dance is the people them skanking. This is a form of Jamaican dancing, and it no stop till a earlier morning. This kind of whining bring romancing. So move your body yes and move your body well. On your body yes the music put a little spell. Hey girl yes so your bad no L. And you're so nice now go call you no Jezebel. Yes upon your body yes the music got a spell. Come out of your shell, oh gosh well. Get dancing, yes get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. Get dancing, yes get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. This woman a do yes some type of whining. See the woman is a wine pan the timing. This kind of whining bring romancing, and the romancing is a bring baby birthing. So move your body yes and move your body well. Step on your body yes the music put a little spell. Then me show you dance take your bad no end. Tell your girl yes you're sweet now and call you Jezebel. Get dancing, yes get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. Get dancing, yes get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. When you dance and you jump and prance, and when you check it you still can't sell off. When you dance and you jump and prance, and when you check it you still can't sell off. On the 4-4 timing, 2-4 timing, 6-4 timing, 7-4 timing. Yes how we a drop it, yes how we a little rhyming. Oh yeah. Watch it now. Hear this now. You move to the right cause everything is alright. You move to the left, yes you're gone little deaf. You move to the right cause everything is alright. You move to the left, yes you're gone little deaf. Say come make we do a little jazz dancing, Latin dancing, modern dancing. Tap dancing and ballet dancing. Taking the dances, the people in skanking. Say come make we do a little jazz dancing. Latin dancing, modern dancing. Tap dancing and ballet dancing. Taking the dances, the people in skanking. Get dancing, yes, get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. Get dancing, yes, get dancing. Get dancing, people get dancing. Get dancing, yes, get dancing.
Listening to the voice of Sunray Gredden telling you get dancing and get this brand new CD in your collection. It's the Shaken Jamaican Spaceman Bubble LP. Not CD, LP, CD, whatever we want to call it. EP. It's definitely not an EP because this one's giving you 14 tracks of niceness. Instrumental combined with music, lyrical. Want to say good morning to Melissa Bessie, who's handling publicity on this one. You can send an email to her at melissabessie@rogers.com. But we got Shaky J in the house who put this project together, and we're going to talk to him over one of the tracks here. This is called Family Vibes. Good morning. How you doing?
Morning, Carrie. Wagwan.
Well, I'm there. I try to take a hard life easy. You know it go.
Oh, yeah.
This is nice because I know you've been doing music for some while. We met a few years back, and from that, it's just like you're like a chameleon in the industry because we see you playing with so many different bands. You're a bass player and guitar player.
Yes.
But most of all, a music maker.
Well, yes, I've been producing music for a number of years. It really started with engineering. I've been a recording engineer for 10 years, and I had worked in various studios, working with hip-hop projects, working with country singers and rock acts, as well as reggae acts. Mm-hmm. And so when I first migrated from Jamaica to Toronto, the first thing I wanted to do was get on the scene on stage, and which I was doing with my guitar, because I'm known as a guitarist in Jamaica. As it happens per chance, I got known as a bassist here by a couple gigs. And
forced into it.
And I just went into the flow and found a new passion. And between all that, between working with other Canadian acts and Canadian singers, I started doing engineering for myself and started up Shaky J Productions. Mm-hmm. And just started putting on my ideas, recording other people as well, but also starting to record my own songs in my head, my own form of reggae.
Right. You see, right. There's some people who listen on the outside know that truly, when they see you on stage and they see you with the long ponytail and, they say, oh, it looks like an Italian guy or it looks like he's from European background. But to the people who see you and don't know you and just heard you, they know say you're Jamaican for real because you said idea. Speaking of Jamaica, what is the difference making music in Jamaica compared to making music here? Because you've done it on both sides.
Honestly, the difference is I can only say is the temperature. It's a lot colder up here.
And I'm sure it's a bit different as far as production here compared to Jamaica, because the time that you've been here, you've seen some growth and production getting better, but it was lacking for a while here.
Well, yeah, I would say that. When I was recording in Jamaica, we still recorded to tape, 2-inch tape. Mm-hmm. And we recorded as a band. It would involve a lot of rehearsals, a lot of fine-tuning, performance-wise, before we go in and cut a record or even cut a single with anyone. Here, especially in the years that I've been here and the advent of technology and things getting a lot better, a lot more things are digitally produced, which is not a bad thing, because, I did my whole record in Pro Tools as well. It's more that the training and the expertise that has gone into it has to catch up with the ease of access of technology.
True.
And that's really the stepping stone that people are overcoming here, is that they're getting better at using their tools, getting better at the production techniques, and the music is definitely improving in quality from the 10 years since I first migrated here to now. Mm-hmm.
So in the 10 years that you've been here, just run off a list of some of the people that you've been privileged to work with.
Most recently, I worked with Ernest Smith, which was a huge honor. And Derek Morgan, when he was here a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. A lot of great local acts I've worked with Tanya Mullings and Humble. And right now I'm working with Arsenals, the ska band. And there's just, I'm trying to think of all the names. It's a long list going to my head right now.
Because you became sought after very, very quickly in the industry. You weren't here for a minute and you became one of the most popular players in the scene.
That was fortunate. That was definitely
But
fortunate.
it's good musicianship that made that happen.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, I've been doing this since I was 14 years old. I got my first break in Kingston by a guitarist named Rupert Bent, who had worked with Third World at the time, and had more recently I was working with Sean Paul and so forth. And those are the guys that brought me up in the scene in Kingston. And in Kingston, it's very competitive to play because people spend their time working at their craft and on their instrument. And so, in order to compete and get work, you have to practice and be good and know your stuff. And that ethic I've just tried to carry with me throughout the years.
Yeah. Yes. Now, I know you've worked with great musicians and you're producing yourself. What about producers that are already here, laying foundations? Have you gotten to work with any? I'm just going to draw names like Bernie Pittas or...
Yes, absolutely. I did work with Bernie. One of the first sessions I did with Bernie was earlier this year, actually, in his studio. And I worked with Bernie last year at the Calgary Reggae Fest. That was a lot of fun. And we had played with Tinga Stewart. And that was a lot of, we had Dahlia as well, and a number of local acts. And that was a lot of fun. Working with Bernie was very inspiring as well, because that guy knows his stuff. He's a great keyboard player.
Yeah.
I've done a number of shows and projects with Wiz Malcolm, who's a known producer here in Toronto. And his stuff is just top notch. He's a great musician who really knows what he's doing. And I worked with him with Lyndon John. We toured Europe together. And that was a privilege to work with that kind of caliber of musician here in Toronto.
So let's talk about caliber of music and great music. 14 tracks on your new album, Spaceman Bubble. Tell me why the name Spaceman Bubble?
It's a combination of hobbies. I've always liked reading up on outer space and stuff like that. And bubble comes from the reggae term when you play the organ, the organ bubbling in the background, the piano banging and the guitar skanking. And, just, to me, it's just a play on words, and it just kind of represents the kind of the lighthearted and the humor of the album on the record. Because even though 2/3 of the record is instrumental, the last third is all comic relief, so for laughing and feeling good. And I think the title just kind of reflected the silly nature of the music as well.
The Spaceman Bubble. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to give a listen to the track Spaceman Bubble and get back into some talk with Shane Forrest, a.k.a. Shaky J, right after this one.
Spaceship in a space, bouncing from galaxy to galaxy, moving at the speed of, boy, I don't know how fast we're going up. Moving throughout the universe, spreading the reggae, skanking and bubbling and bubbling and skanking. Yes, man.
one Spaceman Bubble, and I Rate It is in the studio also, and we're just comparing you to Lee Scratch Perry. So obviously an influence,
a big influence, yes.
So and outside of Lee Scratch Perry, who else has influenced the works on this album?
A lot of, I would say a lot, like you would say traditional guitar heroes. Like I'm a big Carlos Santana fan.
Yeah.
And him and Jeff Beck. I would say those two guitar players in rock have really kind of shaped the sound of the guitar to my head and what it means to me. And that combined with being a huge fan of Lee Perry and, you know, the fact that he really was instrumental in shaping Bob's sound and even his own stuff that really just showed the comical side of Jamaican culture, but how serious we are about the feel and sound of our music. All that's kind of just boiled together in the pot to make the soup that is my record.
Nice. I'm gonna want a cup of soup, yeah? I love it. I even like the inside photo. Definitely comical. Again, I want to send a big shout out this morning to Melissa Bessie, who's done an amazing job on the album art. And good morning to Sunray Grennan. And tell us about the other musicians that you worked with on this album.
Well, first there's Sunray Grennan, who is you heard on Get Dancing, and he is the very first day me and Sunray met, we became friends. Like we instantly clicked musically, and we clicked as brethrens, and we worked together on a number of projects together, especially on his music and my own music. Sunray does have an EP that will be coming out later this year that I'm wrapping up for him, and he played the drums on Spaceman Bubble and on Get Dancing, and did the lyrics for Get Dancing. And he's the son of Winston Grennan, who is accredited for being the founder of the Reggae One Drop beat.
Yeah.
So when you hear Sunray playing the drums, you're hearing the real, authentic reggae drumming vibe coming from Jamaica. It's in his blood. It's in his DNA.
And it's funny because Winston Grennan also recorded as an artist, singing too, which not too many people know. And I think it's Rare Recordings, which he did on my father's label some years ago. So Sunray definitely is a person here in the industry that has to be respected by the up-and-coming musicians. And I think if they're wise, they would try and sit at the foot of their elder, who he's not that old, but you could definitely learn a thing or two from him.
Absolutely. And the other musician I have featured on the record is Henderson Lovai King, who's a well-known session keyboardist here in Toronto. And he's has a great musician. He's worked with Blackie Hero. He worked on the Lyndon John project a couple years ago with me as well. And this track that we did together was really just a spur of the moment thing. And I'm really happy it's on there because he plays and has a feel like no other. He really has a very tasteful playing, and I'm glad that I put him on a feature on the record.
That's Lovai, you say?
Lovai. Yes.
Lovai. Well, what a way, eh? I know him from back in the day as Killer, from Killer to Lovai.
It's a bit of a 180, but
yeah,
it's
a good 180.
Yeah,
it's a good 180. Definitely. Again, this morning I want to say congratulations to you. I want to say congratulations to the artists, to the musicians who get their feature on this. Now, where's the direction that the Spaceman Bubble team plans to go?
Well, right now, we're definitely focusing, obviously, on the Canadian market. And hopefully, you'll be seeing me playing live at OVO Fest. And the big push for touring is going to come in 2013. Right now, the record came out just last Tuesday. It's done very well on iTunes so far. It's on iTunes, Amazon, CD Baby, in every market worldwide. And the big push right now is just to let people aware of the music. And I will be backing it up with touring, definitely, hopefully in later 2012, but definitely 2013. And I hope to be hitting the markets in France, the UK, Germany, Japan, Toronto, and I'd love to hit the west coast of the States as well. And anywhere where they like laughing and dancing, I'm sure they like what I have to do.
Well, we know one thing for sure. Anywhere there's some good brain food, they'll be laughing and dancing and music, reggae music. Again, 14 great tracks. You've got features from Henderson, Lovai King, Sunray Grennan. What's your favorite off the album?
I think my favorite would have to be Fill It Up.
Fill It Up, and it's spelled P-H-I-L, like as in somebody named Phil?
Yes, that's actually my father, who unfortunately passed away last year. And I wanted to do a track dedicated to him. And it's actually kind of like a pick-me-up, feel-good track. And I tried to, because he liked the older reggae, it's a little bit of a period project. I tried to do the reggae sound like it was in the 60s with the bluesy guitar, because my dad was really into that kind of sound. And it's really just in memory of him. You know, he was a cool guy with a good sense of humor, and he wouldn't want any sad songs played in his memory. So I had to do a little pick-me-up for him.
That's awesome. And we speak of fathers just one day off of Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to you, Shane.
Thank you, Carrie.
And to our fathers who have passed, and I should say thank you publicly, so everyone knows. Our very first experience with Shane Forrest, aka Shaky J, was volunteering your service to Carrie Mullings tribute show. So I want to thank you for what you did in keeping our father's legacy alive, and we got to keep Phil's legacy alive via his son Shane Forrest, aka Shaky J. If you want to get this album, where can they purchase it? iTunes, CD Baby?
Yeah, iTunes, CD Baby, Amazon.com. You can also send me an email at theshakenjamaican@gmail.com, and I can mail you a copy. Do payments through PayPal. And right now, there will be physical distribution, which will begin in the fall. But digitally, it's available worldwide right now for $9.99.
Awesome. Good vibes. We're going to listen to this one, jump into the commercial break, and we're going to be back with some more Irate Tay in the house. We got Ross Demo, a.k.a. Demolition Man, in the house. We also got our good friend Donna Makita supposed to be passing through too. We got lots to tell you about before the end of the show. Want to say good morning to a few people and get some shout outs while we can. Caribbean Express, Wayne Vernon out there in Vancouver, BC. Much love. Event to be Miss Louise Noel Ambrose. Good morning to you. Julia Tran of Linkit Media. Much love, my sister. And PHS Entertainment Crew. G Vine, TQ, CC, and everyone down there. Fire Blast. Good morning. Master Splinter, Igushi. Melissa Bessie, we bigged her up already. Natalie Simmons, Flowers Latina all the way in Sofia, Bulgaria. Sheila Prasad, the Fusion Band, and Nadia. And we're going to come back with more right after the commercial break. Keep it locked here to Rebel Vibes. And Ever Ready Heating and Air Systems. Want to say good morning to Everton. You can give them a call at 416-891-4713. It's that time of year. It's getting hot, hot, hot. Info at everreadyheating.com.
That mercy. Shabba. It does it all. Rascal mascot. Dibby vibe, don't it? See ya.
You're one in a trillion. You're one in a million. I'll never find no one that plays like you. Yeah, man, this is Graham Smog, and right now you're tuned to Rebel Vibes with my sister Carrie Mullings. Don't touch a dime. How said that? A Graham Smog, and know. Oh, this is not a sign, yeah.
Check it out, check it out.
This is the roll call.
Roll tape. Celebrate Vineyard Restaurant's 5th year on June 23rd with giveaways all day long while quantities last. Up until June 23rd, $5 specials will be waiting for you every day. 3918 Cottrell Boulevard, 3 lights north of Highway 7 on Highway 50.
Dine and laugh with Naga Morris and Cafano. Negril Catering presents Taste Seduction Volume 3, Seafood and Comedy Night on Saturday, June 23rd at Lithuanian Community House, 1573 Bloor Street West. Tickets $40. For info, call 905-459-7203.
Whether it's an upcoming event or a gotta have it special, advertise it on CHRY's roll call. Give us the details a week before it goes to air and we'll write and record it. Make your 15 seconds count. Email CHRY ads at yourq.ca or listen for the phone number.
To get your business or event on the roll call, call 416-736-5145. And that's the roll call.
This is Oliver Summers, and I say stay connected to Jamaica with Teleops 10-10-620. Only $1 for the first 14 minutes. You can also call Canada and the US for only $1 for unlimited minutes. Dial 10-10-620 +1 plus the number. No need to switch phone companies. The call goes right to your telephone bill. Simple.
Talk more.
Pay less.
10-10-620.
Teleop.com. Start saving today.
I am Jim Lewis.
And I'm Kevin Padmore.
Together we host a fantastic program called Conscious Vibes.
Monday mornings, 4 a.m. to 7 a.m.
After chess at 5:30.
Devotion at 6.
Your money at 6:15.
Followed by celebrations and dedications.
Not forgetting foreplay at 6:30.
Information, education, and entertainment.
So come and join the growing family of Conscious Vibes.
You won't be disappointed.
Every Monday morning
from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. on CHRY 105.5 FM.
Canadian reggae lives here. This is Rebel Vibes with Carrie Mullings on CHRY 105.5 FM.
Rock and reggae, Shane Forrest, aka Shaky J's brand new album, Spaceman Bubble, is available for you on iTunes. CD Baby, I can't even talk this morning, man. Excitement have me. This is like a revamp and maybe even a revival of authentic reggae music.
That's very flattering. Thank you, Carrie. Because it's being a musician that kind of came up. I would say at the tail end of the old school production in Jamaica. That's the sound of reggae to me when I go in the studio. And on a few projects I've been asked to do like more modern sounding stuff, but I always find that a true passion always falls back to just the sound of live drums, guitar playing, improvising, and like that old school sound. It's really something I'm very passionate about and something I wanted to record.
I think this is one of those albums that RJR would be pumping hard back in the day, or even IRI FM would sit on top of this back in the day. So we're encouraging all of the radio DJs who have your ear on CHRY today to grab this one. Send an email to the shakenjamaican@gmail.com or his publicist, Melissa Bessie, BESSEY, @rogers.com. And make sure you get this in your collection. And we're going to leave our interview with this track called For Aria. Tell us a bit about it.
This is the oldest track on the album. I recorded it almost 6 years ago, and this was for my firstborn daughter. And it's just an instrumental that I did when I was just thinking about all those emotions that go into being a father for a first time. And it's a 3.5-minute instrumental that I did all in one take, and which was very important to me because I wanted to be just one true expression and sentiment of how I really felt about being a dad and having children for myself. And I wanted the guitar to do the talking.
Well, we're going to let the music talk. This is For Aria.
Rebel Vibez!
Bing, bing, diddly, diddly, bing, bing, dong. This is Ready Walmart. Hear me now. Burning down Babylon, one Bob Marley t-shirt at a time. Fire on the jerk pork. You ready Walmart. This is You Ready Walmart. Rewind. Watch me light up, Miss Cellular. Freddie Walker, coming at you from the safest suburbs known to man. Dreading out every evening after 6, weekends and holidays.